Hi everyone, it's Sherry Rosenthal, and you are in the perfect place if you're looking for clarity and nourishing wisdom in your life, career, relationships, and spiritual journey. Most of us depend on our thinking or internal dialogue to answer the day-to-day questions and issues in our life. But as we expand our consciousness, we come to learn and to trust the messages that come from our heart and inner knowing. And by that I mean the wisdom that comes as a direct download and has no words. But until that happens, how do we deal with the thoughts that we hear day in and day out that often have us making unhealthy decisions and taking problematic actions, like, for example, procrastinating? Something many of us tend to do, right? First and foremost, it's important to realize that our thoughts are not who we are. We have a mind, but we're not our mind. And although many of us understand this from an intellectual point of view, we haven't actualized that concept in our lives. It's critical to understand that our thinking is limited by nature, since it only reflects the totality of what's been downloaded in our program since our birth. So in the end, we only know what we know, nothing more and nothing less. However, all true creativity comes from pure consciousness as it comes through each of us. A well-trained mind, one that functions as an assistant rather than a saboteur, can translate that creativity into inspired action. At least that's how it works when we're in control of our mind instead of our mind being in control of us. During the time I studied as an apprentice with Don Miguel Ruiz, author of The Four Agreements, I had a very profound and life-changing experience. For 3 days, my mind was absolutely silent. I didn't have any thoughts. What I realized during that time was that I could function perfectly without thinking. I knew exactly what I wanted without having to think about it. And I realized so did everyone else. That state of presence is how children are before we teach them to have internal dialogue. When a little kid opens the kitchen cabinet and starts pulling out all the pots and pans, it knows exactly what it wants. It wants to explore, as that is its true nature, to be curious. Same with animals. When my mom's little Yorkie wants to sit on my lap, it doesn't have the ability to think that thought, as it has no concepts. It just knows. Both children and animals don't have an attachment to abstract concepts, so they're totally in the moment and absolutely authentic. Learning not to take your own thought forms personally is an art, but well worth it if you want to train your mind to assist you rather than sabotage you, as I mentioned earlier. Making room in your life to just be in a quiet place for a while, to let your swirling thoughts calm down, is a great first step to getting clarity and allowing your own deep knowing to manifest itself. So I'm curious what you think of the idea of your thoughts not being your business. How do you cultivate your inner knowing? What methods do you use in your life to quiet your mind? And don't forget to share, because what you share could change someone's life. And if you haven't already, don't forget to sign up for my weekly video. You never know what's on the menu, and there are certain events and goodies that I only share with the folks on my list, so don't miss out. And here's to inner peace and the end of mediocrity. Ladies, are you looking for some deep clarity, inner peace, and fierce self-love? Okay, you have got to join me in Uxmal, Mexico. That's in the Mexican Yucatan, November 9th through the 16th for our Heart and Clarity Elixir. It is going to be juicy. If you want to unwind your creaky muscles and quiet your feisty mind with some delicious spa services, eat some yummy food, and illuminate the sneaky inner dialogue that's been limiting your success in your business and your personal life, okay, don't miss it. If you want to sign up, I would love to have you there. The link is below, and I'll see you in Mexico.